got it. You get whatever it is I need. Say, little butt. Say, little butt.
What, boy?
Say, little butt.
Who pretty? Where?
Right there.
Ah.
Don't joke with me. Smoke with you, joke with you. You got them in real life, baby.
A young, soon-to-be mother was ecstatic and over the moon to finally become pregnant after years of believing it was not in her cards for life. 26-year-old Darionne Burley not only was pregnant with her first child, but was expecting twins. Her happiness was beyond her wildest dreams as she felt overblessed. On Mother's Day, while still pregnant, she would take to Facebook and write, "I am a mother now, like it's Mother's Day, and I just never thought I could be a mom. I didn't think I could carry, but God gave me two. I am so blessed and thankful. Happy Mother's Day, man." Despite all her joy and excitement, life dealt her another set of cards that ended in deception and multiple people losing their lives. In the spring of 2020, Darionne was embarking on a new journey in her life. She had recently learned she was expecting twins and could not wait to find out the gender when the time came. Everyone was excited hearing the news, and congratulations came pouring in to the mom-to-be. Darionne had been in a long-term intermittent relationship with the now 32-year-old Maurice Smith. The pair seemed to be crazy about each other, and Darionne seemed to be very protective of her man. It seemed that even if the two did not always agree, one thing Darionne believed was the two of them could never leave each other alone if they tried. On May 19, 2020, she would post, "I get to see the twins today and find out their gender. I'm so excited to see them." I'm pretty sure her cup was overfilled with joy and everything felt surreal, but in the best way. Maurice threw her what was called a joyful gender reveal, and the pair soon learned that they would be parents to two boys. This was going to be the first two littles for both parents, and according to Darionne, the pair had been talking off and on for about 12 plus years in 2018. Furthermore, by the time she came pregnant, the couple had been talking for 14 plus years, so I can see how this came as a surprise when they did become pregnant. In spite of all the happiness surrounding the impending arrival of the twins, family and friends grew concerned for Darionne's safety in June 2020. It was alleged that Maurice declined quickly after the couple's gender reveal party, and in early June started using drugs heavily and bringing harm to Darionne. However, whatever was going on, Darionne seemed to be focused on her sons and the way her life was headed. She would post, "Having two boys on the way, and I look at my entire life differently. All the drama a person tries to put me in is so beneath me. I don't care who said what or who did what. I'm so focused on being a better me for my two that I can't even entertain the distractions. My babies need their mama, so leave me out of y'all drama and bull-ish."
I swear I do.
Wishful thinking.
I swear I do. Hey, y'all. Oh, Lord. I look 6 months, too.
Girl, what you supposed to look? Two?
Oh, Lord. I'm finna get off here.
I told Kira, I told Victoria, I said,
Oh, y'all.
Darionne 5 months just a couple of days ago. So Darionne 5 months, and she looked pregnant.
I'm 6.
You 6 months now, but even at 5 months, her shit stiff and round.
Girl, stick around. Grown-ass kids.
By now it was the end of June, and Darionne was about 6 months or so pregnant and taking in all the changes her body was going through and was anticipating the arrival of her boys. She would write, "I am so ready for my two. They are so active in my belly and I already know we're about to have fun. Every time they move, I laugh." Then a few days later, strangely, Maurice went and tried to purchase a weapon but was rejected at the background check. His records revealed that he had a burglary and unlawful possession of a firearm conviction. The next day, he would ask a friend, Deontay Sneed, to do him a favor and apply for the purchase of a high-point pistol. Deontay agreed, and on June 28th, he and his two children, Maurice and Darionne, went to the gun show at Will Rogers Auditorium. Deontay did not ask why he needed to be involved in the purchase and had no idea what Maurice was going to be using the gun for. Deontay's former girlfriend is one of Darionne's sisters, so on Maurice's behalf, Darionne gave Deontay about $250 to pay for the pistol that day. The expected parents then walked together down the aisle as they left the gun show. With one hand, Maurice was holding the bag that contained the weapon, and his other arm was wrapped around his pregnant girlfriend. However, what Darionne did not know is that she paid for that exact weapon that would be used to take her life. According to official court records, on June 29th, Maurice ate a meal with Darionne at a Waffle House in Fort Worth, Texas, according to surveillance video that was recorded from the inside and the outside of the restaurant. As they left, the couple realized the air was low in a tire on their Honda. Maurice then went to put air in the tire at a gas station and then to a discount tire place. However, he did not want to pay for the new tire, and this is when the couple got into an argument, according to Maurice. Tragically, it was at this point that Maurice got out of the vehicle and shot Darionne in the back of the head, unaliving her instantly. He then drove with her body in his car still before abandoning it on the side of the highway, and then carjacking another woman in a Jeep Wrangler outside of the Texas State Optical on the 1600 block of North US 287 Frontage Road in Mansfield, Texas. Now, apparently Maurice had smoked K2 and was trying to hide evidence and changed his clothes when authorities caught up to him and arrested him after an ambulance looked over him. Sadly, by the time authorities got to Darionne, her two sons did not make it after their mother had passed away, so Maurice was eventually charged with 3 counts of capital unaliving.
New at 10 o'clock, Mansfield now. Police there say that they have arrested a man who shot and killed his girlfriend, who was pregnant with twins. This all happened on Monday, we're told, after her body was found in a vehicle along Highway 287. 28-year-old Maurice Smith is now facing a capital charge along with separate aggravated robbery as well as burglary charges.
His day in court finally came almost 4 years later in March 2024. The court took place over 6 days and the jury only deliberated for about 3.5 hours. The jury will find Maurice guilty of capital unaliving for both mom and the boys, and he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. He will never see the light of day again in life. And to think she paid for the weapon not knowing that he was going to turn around and use it on her the next day. She grew up with him and messed with him almost 15 years, like high school sweethearts, except there was nothing sweet about the treachery he bestowed upon her and their unborn sons. What a horrible and tragic way for the 3 of them to lose their lives. I pray that the court's ruling brings some kind of closure for the family and friends. I can only wonder, though, what would they be doing if they were still alive? The boys would be going on 4, probably running around and absorbing life through their little eyes. And Darionne would have been a great mother, and only 30 years old with so much more life to live. Sadly, that was all snatched away from all 3 of them. My thoughts and prayers are still with everyone for such a major loss. Now, do you guys think the sentencing was fair? Let me know. Also, don't forget to comment your prayers for this family and hit that like button and share to make your people aware. And as always, remember to stay woke. Things change quickly.